Hello everyone and welcome. The final demo for Tales of Rein Ravine is here, and there have been some changes made to competitions. We now get 3.5% time bonus for using the realistic jumping setting, which is nice because there's a lot more to consider with the setting on. At any rate, if you think the timer is ticking a bit slow, you're right, it is. The terrain and some obstacles have shifted in the Royal Cup, but only 2 changes are really meaningful. Jump 5 is now set slightly up and on a decent incline. With Damon, this is negligible and really not even noticeable. However, on Rose, it's a little tough. And this jump alone accounts for the majority of my fails. Obstacle 11 is now also set uphill, but jumping at an angle and using the height from the hill to my advantage was a lot easier here than it was with 5. So while this jump costs more time now, it is not significantly more challenging. Quick disclaimer. Being that this is a demo for an unfinished game, there are a few oversights that make this course with Rose much easier. However, I will be avoiding them. It is possible to jump obstacles from the wrong direction. This trivializes jump 5, since it's now downhill instead of uphill. It is also possible to wait for stamina to refill before triggering jump-off phases by just lingering before jumping obstacle 10. Obviously, starting a jump-off with a full stamina bar on Rose is a lot better than starting with one at 20%. However, in real life this behavior would not be acceptable in any format that I am aware of, jumper, hunter, or otherwise. There is still an issue with certain obstacles not triggering faults consistently, or faults triggering when they probably really shouldn't. With this in mind, there are a few occasions where the game does not fault me, but I restart my run anyway because the pole fell out of the cup and did not bounce back in. The game usually does a pretty good job of handling knocks versus refusals, but it still struggles with certain obstacles on occasion. And with all that out of the way, let's start with the fails and wrap up with the final run. Hope you enjoy. You can jump this obstacle from the front normally. I just found it a lot easier to set up the angle I wanted coming from the outside. I panicked on this combo a few times because I was so excited about making it past obstacle 5. I could have salvaged this by adding a stride, but I don't. It's okay though. My family pays off the judges. I commit to this terrible angle and screw up the striding going into the last fence. At this point, I'm now behind on stamina. Instead of handling this, I continue to take jumps at max speed. I panic here and take this turn incredibly wide, probably because I recently failed this jump multiple times. Nice. Once the jump off phase commences, I'll be putting a run I cleared over 30 seconds alongside the one you're currently viewing. I thought it would be fun to compare them side by side. And that's it. Thanks for tagging along, y'all.